Hello guys. Guys, my name is Gamer. I'm mostly reviewing a different kind of Chain roleplay map. This one was mostly used in the mystery areas. Note in the chain. In the game, well, changed. But we're mostly taking a view at the what? How'd I die? That was weird. Oh, my friend's about to join. Yeah, I'm gonna notify him that I'm doing a video right now. As soon as we get in, so I'll show him the map and do the video at the same time. And now, this map actually uses custom sprites. It's now the white latex creature male, dragon snow, Cade, and both scarlet crystal wolves, and a latex creature female. I'm doing a video right now for my YouTube account. And yes, I do have a YouTube account. Sorry for the hashtags. Sorry for the hashtags. But you knew what I said. You know, we're the only ones on. You know, we're the only ones on the server. However, both humanoid Minjing has custom sprite. Right, so you can tell. Oh, which is a custom sprite. Right, so I guess I might as well choose Haro, I guess. Now that's actually, most of the sprites are straight from the game. You can freely roam around the entire facility, so if you're confused of where to go or what to do, you just go here. And this is actually showing you the entire map. Sure, there are some images ripped straight from the game, but they're not all from the game. Some of them are just there. Unfortunately, just like the other one, you can't go through some doors. You don't have to worry about the random kill. Though in some maps, but you still go invisible through mirrors. There's in windows. There's no shortcut, so you actually have to walk from point A to point B. But hey, I don't have much of a problem with taking a long walk. In fact, it allows me to get to meet new players and see your new stuff. And this time, of course, the whole map is not completely pitch black at times. Oh my gosh, he scared me. Considering this is a roleplay map, some of the game is made really accurate to the actual game. Games such as this crystal being there, that save point, boss. However, some of the more larger characters, such for example the crystal dragon, are not playable. Well, if I was able to edit videos, I would show a comparison between Ainsuke's, the other roleplay map that I showcased, Ace comparison, and with both of them, I'm also going to tell him that you scared me. Yeah, he's going to go on about that. Maybe after my video. As the game is extremely accurate to the original game. Games such, for example, these latex puddles. Although there's flaws here and there. I'll talk once my video is done. I'll talk once my video is done. In the changed roleplay remake, you can choose what soundtrack you want to play on your view. However, every other player cannot hear it. So if you want the library theme, you can have the library theme. If you want the vent theme, you can have the vent theme. Considering that, on the bottom right left corner, you can see a little map. This button here allows you to teleport between point A and point B. Like if I was, I don't know, outside the facility, I can click the button, click anywhere I want to go, and then bam, I'm up here there. Another thing is you can change your character. Some characters, such as for example Colin, can change their appearance along the way. Oh, he left the game. And so you don't have to reset character all the time. And next to the map button is a character button. This allows you to change your character on the fly. Alright, so that means if you want to switch to the Puro Colon Betrayed ending, you can do that. The models also have fully rendered animations. There's also the optional. You can also play as the 2D sprites as well, which are, well, straight from the game. Another thing is you can enable special vision types to give a bit more immersion as you are, if you begin playing as one of the latex creatures. So if you want to see how the black latex creatures can see, you can click that button, which is next to the character button. Which really, there's no wall here, so if you're watching that, you might have to change that. Considering how the gameplay mechanics and comparison between both maps, they're rather accurate. Considering that the special CS is an unlockable character group you can obtain, aimed through the Chaos event. However, if you miss the event, or just don't have time to do it, or you never pulled it off, completed it before the event ended, you can always buy the character group from the shop. However, it'll be a bit more, shall I say, expensive. Or you can talk up your way into give it to you, which, yes, I do appear occasionally. Considering that some doors, certain sections are rather accurate to the actual game. However, some ambient tracks, such as the water rushing, is something that's going to play all the time. Playing in certain rooms, but you can always turn it off. On or off. There are also a few hidden rooms, unlocking some new characters and miscellaneous stuff. Besides that, here are a few unlockable characters. To unlock the 48 Labs character pack, it's rather simple. All you really need to do is meet me. That's all that you need to do. You meet the developer. And the hint is rather simple. Well, I come here kind of often. And with the little... Yeah, if you weren't paying attention to the chat, that's what I was referring to. Considering that some rooms, such as, for example, these hidden doors, can be found actually accurate to the actual game. Considering that, if you need a hint, and some of the rooms actually are identical to the ones seen in the actual game. Such, for example, meeting Puro for the first time. when you meet Piro for the first time, the player will probably be in the exact same position and in the identical to the game. Pictures, for example, are also going to be ripped from the game. You can also climb up and down these ladders. So there's that. And we come across the area's finale. The game is probably going to be in development for a while, considering how large it is and how large changed is. Then we have the Scarlet Crystal Mine. Considering some of the areas are accurate to the game itself, some of the more miscellaneous characters, such as the previously mentioned NCS, as remember my character Project 9182, he's also going to be an unlockable character, which comes with the Calamity. The path. Sorry for that. Spoilers for the games I'm going to create. Once you manage to reach the end, you can tell. After considering how large the game is going to be, you can leave the facility and explore a vast open area, which is seen similar to the game itself. Considering that, you can change what you see, whether it's day or night. Anyways, back to the lobby. When you spawn in for the first time, you get a nifty little menu first of, well, changed. Considering that when you click start, you get to choose your character, or cycle between costumes if they have any, as well as take a peek at each of their abilities and animations. For example, Dragon Snow has the standard outfit seen on his For Affinity account. Colin has each of the Game Over animations. Dr. K has a Dr. E outfit, even though they consider it a separate character. This version of Dr. E was mostly an older version, which has blue eyes and lacks the little tint on his ears, that's a skin you can unlock. Another nifty little thing is it's going to have a unique character mechanic. You can also play as your character do it yourself. These are the roleplay commands and controls. You can obviously change your name and the color. Shift allows you to run, Control allows you to crouch, Alt allows you to get back up. The left side is your animations and abilities that you can use. Another thing is the pushable items, such for example these boxes. And as for reasons so players don't get trolled, all the boxes don't have collision, and so that means you can just walk right through them. The reason for this is so troll players don't troll players and keep them stuck there. However, every so often the map will regenerate. It will reload itself. It's like touching this wall kills you. Considering that, and falling down will not kill the player. So if you jump down on it instead, you'll actually receive this little message on the middle of your screen. Ooh, looks like you fell. Don't worry, I'll help you. And you'll be plopped right into a safe zone, which just so happened to be near where you fell at. Such for example, if I jump down all the way from here, or you'll be plopped firmly back here. However, if there's a player up there, you'll be plopped a bit higher up. that way to prevent anyone from getting tossed out of the map, for goodness sake. Then we have the interactables. Where's this go? You can climb in the vents? How did I not know about that? Whoa. I found a secret. Considering that there are going to be nifty little secrets. Secrets in the game, such as that. Yeah, but that was rather, shall I say, spooky. Can I go through this vent? No. Considering how there's multiple secrets. Can I climb through this vent though? No. Oh, but that was a really cool secret I found. Considering that some areas you can't normally access in-game. And there's no harm in looking around. Oh, what's this say? Oh, it's just the documents. Considering how the music is, shall I say, quiet, I'll put some changed music in the background. Some music in the background. Some objects you can click and use them. Such for example, this computer. The reason why I'm using music from other games is I can't really make music. In fact, I don't know how. Uh-oh. Okay, so if there's something you want to see in the game, you can always tell me in the comments below. Besides that, some of the music from in-game is going to be here. However, there's a few explanations. The vent from that Puro used to get to his home is clearly missing. So in changed roleplay 3D, there is that vent. If a player exits through the poster, it will become ripped. After a certain time, it will fix itself. However, players that go through it forward, it can go through it. It can't go through it. So if I do that, I can't go through it. But really, I just did, which, see, I can't. And because the poster is fixed. However, you yourself can disable if you can do that, and whether if you can rip through the poster. So you can just walk through it without ripping through it. Then we have the sounds your character can make. certain characters are able to make sound effects. Like, such, for example, the old latex sound. Considering that this room here is always visible, that way you can see it. Finding the hidden developer room is a rare oddity itself. That coming across it is almost impossible. Considering how the map looks and how it's going to appear in game, how I'm going to make it is it's going to be extremely accurate to the original game. And by extremely accurate, I mean literally. That even comes down to latex placements, including the mysterious note. By clicking on the notes, certain objects, you can actually interact with them. For example, the notes and boxes. So that means if you, I don't know, click on a yellow box, you can actually interact with it, either pushing it or indirectly reading it. Clicking the latex on the wall won't do much, but it'll make a latex sound, determining which version you're playing, what character you're playing as. If you're playing as your avatar or another character. By clicking on the pictures found on the floor, you can, well, look at them. By clicking on the save points, you can actually interact with them. Although they don't do anything, you can tell that you received a message, try and stay hopeful, while determining the character you're playing as. So that means that if you're playing as your character, that if you chose human, Robloxian, or human, or colon, and it'll say try and stay hopeful. So that means if you choose role soldier, it will say this. They will perish soon. If you chose the role latex, what the heck? Latex creature, they will find a host, and so forth. You can click on vents to go through some of them, or open them up, or close them, determining what you choose. Considering that, some characters don't allow certain movements and actions to be used. Dropping down here will cause you to drop down into another underwater, a different section of the map. After determining the character you're playing as, that means if I drop off here, I'll be, well, plopped somewhere. Considering how it's going to appear, some objects can be interacted with while some cannot. But what objects? Well, some of the objects, such as these generators, cannot be interacted with. For the squid dog, on the other hand, and if you're playing as some characters, you can click here to actually enter a boss fight mode, which gives you unique actions and abilities. However, it removes your movement until you click exit boss mode. In fact, you can't stay there all the time because players can vote to move you out. The players who you click on your character you will automatically be pushed out. However, if you try to go immediately back in, it'll be rejected and you'll get pushed. And trying to do this multiple times will cause your character to straight up get killed. The reason for this is so you don't hog it all the time. Yeah, your player will actually die if that happens. Considering that the cameras here aren't going to show any footage, which as those are straight, as I could just rip those straight from the game, but I chose not to. By clicking on these cameras, you can actually view them. View the cameras, as in almost like a Five Nights at Change section, or Five Nights at freaking Latex Furries, at least for all I know. You can actually hide literally inside the locker. When hiding in the lockers, although they don't affect role-playing, you can actually hide in them a bit more effectively. So if you need a section you need help for, you can always ask another player. Considering how I'm going to give the game, well, lots of life, and show how much I love it. What the fudge? Oh yeah, this room. By walking directly here, this door will open, allowing you to go through here. With cameras, you can actually take pictures of them, but however, they won't affect roleplay. Then we have the miscellaneous areas, such as this zone here, the freaking laboratory. The laboratory is going to be a unique zone in the game, allowing you to fully explore the whole lab more effectively. And it allows you to teleport between the two positions. You can pick up and move certain items. Then there's the admin characters. There are only 3 of them that have been thought of. Hard mode, putting on top latex me, which is the final battle, and putting on top 1. And Shapeshifter Rock, and multiple beta versions of my character. Then we have the game's soundtrack, self-explanatory. As there won't be any invisible walls, and you can freely explore the facility almost if it hasn't been abandoned. You can actually change how you see everything, whether if it's all like broken down and collapsed, which they won't have collision. Oh yeah, then there is the crossover pack. The crossover pack is a DLC pack, something that you can get from the shop. Then we have the interactable environment. Considering how, well, big this game is going to be, let's go over a few of the interactables. You can click on objects and carry them around. However, once you drop them, after a certain while, they'll disappear. They're indicated by them flashing. You can click this elevator to go up to the room with the other elevator. Once you're ready, you can end the game once and for all. Once you look through the main exit, you can see the whole city outside, which is a one-way. A mirror. Well, a two-way. A mirror. A window, basically. You can walk through it and you're outside. Although the outside is probably going to be something that's going to be in a work in progress state for a while. Once I manage to finish this game, I'll receive a massive accomplishment of everything I did. Some doors, like this room here, cannot be interacted with, but that's just an example. that a one-up? Never mind. Anyways, there is thanks for watching. Well, I'm most likely end it down below as a 0. So I'll run down here. try speedrunning this song. Oh, what? I got slowed down, what the heck? Considering that, you can have if your character is affected by the environment or not. Which can make it really interesting to have new roleplay settings. Just for example, if you're walking on black latex, you cannot run. I should have taken a little shorter way. Considering how you can teleport around the map more effectively, this cuts out running from point A, well, walking from point A to point B. The reason I'm making this roleplay server is to show that I'm not the only developer out there, Roblox game developer out there. Oh yeah. Considering how you can buy the crossover character pack, which nets you a couple of Five Nights at Freddy's characters, including all the current characters in the game Dazed, as well as 49's Lab. Now, mostly a separate character pack. Then there are the Easter eggs. Might I add, there are a couple of them. Oh! What? How did I fall out of the map? What? While outside the map, outside of game topic, you can interact with almost everything on the map. I mean everything. Doors, windows, or heck, even the freaking car. Considering that, there's only a few things that are different. One thing is how you play. Unlike the game Deltarune, where your decisions mean nothing, once I'm able to, I'll try my best to defeat Jebel, which I'll probably fail at a lot. Considering how vast and big the map is, this is probably going to be one of the largest and most coolest maps that I can make ever. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.